Isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay gitna ng buwan, March 15, 2023, Miyerkules. At welcome po sa isang edisyon ng The Stock Market Today. Ang ating balita ay tungkol muli sa Silicon Valley Bank. Ako po si Benji Chidoro, isang retired bank officer na nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. Araw-araw ko pong binabalita ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo po ng content, niimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review o meron mga tanong tungkol sa stock market o sa wealth management, i-comment niyo lang po sa comment box at aking po-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Ang mga sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, March 15, 2023, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, ang ating headlines ay galing po ng Video Securities. Trade gap balloons to US dollars 5.4 billion in January. Government raises 25 billion from the sale of T-bonds. Magkano kaya ang rate dito? 6.17 from 6.26. And then the 14-year is 8.7. Okay. Philippine banks not exposed to SVP contagion. So ito pong ating main news. NIKL posts 7.9 billion pesos in earnings in 2022. Alter sets 20 billion peso capex. So, puntahan po natin ang ating main news. Ito po ay hango sa PhilStar at Business World. But I'll be reading the summary from Video Securities. BSP Governor Felipe Medalla said Philippine banks have no reported exposure to the collapsed Silicon Valley Bank, which is the second biggest bank failure in U.S. history. Mr. Medalla added that banks' foreign currency deposit unit assets are mostly loans, Philippine dollar bonds, and sovereign bonds of countries with high credit ratings. Likewise, the Bankers Association of the Philippines, or BAP, assured that the SVP collapse has no substantial or material impact on the Philippine banks, citing that banks have diversified deposit bases and adequate capital and liquidity ratios, which allow them to continuously provide the liquidity needs of their clients. According to the BAP, the prudent measures implemented by the BSP continue to provide the necessary support that allows the Philippine banking system to withstand economic shocks. Galing po yan sa Business World at PhilStar. At totoo po yan, ano? Kasi for the past several years, the BSP had been strengthening the capital management of the banks by increasing their capital. And so right now, ay kumbaga solid po ang mga Philippine banks. Okay, so let's take a look at your comments. Ang sabi po ni Yazer Narciso Molina Domingo, salamat po. Salamat din po. Emorage, new subscriber sir, more videos. Okay, salamat din po Emorage. Cyborg, thank you for answering my questions. Sana maging matibay ang banks natin despite of what happened to SVP. More power to you. Thank you din po. And the Philippine banks remain adequately capitalized. Jomel Corres, thank you sir Benjamin. Ano po ma-advise nyo sa mga maraming pera sa bank? Should we withdraw it as PDIC assures only 500k of our deposits can be returned? Okay, kung i-withdrawin mo yan at marami kang pera sa bangko, saan mo itatago yan? Diba? Meron ka bang baul? Hindi naman pwede sa baul. Meron ka bang vault? Hindi naman pwede doon. Ano? Wala kang vault na secure. Alam mo, you are more exposed if you withdraw your money and keep it elsewhere. Ang advice ko dyan is that if you have a lot of money in the banks, invest it. Diba? Kasi magkano lang interest sa bangko? 1% o 2%. Siguro malaki na yung 2%, di ba? Lagay mo sa T-bills kung conservative ka, di ba? Kung natatakot ka dahil sa SVP, huwag ka matakot dyan, di ba? Dahil solid po ang ating Philippine Bucks. So tingnan nyo lang po yung BDO. Ang BDO ngayon ay umakyat. From yesterday, 117 or 119 po nag-close na sa 124 na po. So nagre-recover lang po. It's even higher than the low of 106. Yan po. So if you have a lot of money in the banks, konti lang po kinikita niyang interest, ilagay niyo po sa higher yielding securities or invest niyo po sa stock market kung high risk client po kayo, no? Or ang classification niyo po ay sophisticated quote-unquote client. Yan. Okay, so wag po kayo matakot. The banking system is solid. The Philippine banking system. Okay, salamat po, Jomel. And let's take a look at what's happening to the PSE index. It's up 6497.32. Ngayon po ay 10:29 in the morning. It's up 103 points. Kahapon po, it closed at 63.93 because of fears regarding the collapse of Silicon Valley, no? But we are not affected here. Yan po ang aking masasabi dyan. So, ang most active stocks ay tignan po natin si Ali po ang most active at 1.33% up. ICT is the second most, followed by CNPF, then BDO, SPNEC, and Pure Gold. Yan po. So, Philippine stocks are recovering from that scare, but it isn't really a scare. Actually po, kung ako po ang tatanungin nyo, since nag-dip po yung prices, time to buy. Yun po ang aking advice, especially the banking stocks. No, MBT, tingnan natin si MBT. Ayan, no, nagre-recover po si MBT. At maganda pong bumili, no? SECB naman. SECB is, yan, maganda bumili. Oy, hindi nga lang nag-oversold, pero maganda ulit. Very cheap po si SECB. BPI also. Ayan, nagre-recover din po. So nothing to worry about our banking system. It's up and running and it's solid. Okay, salamat po, and we'll be back later in the afternoon as the market closes, so don't go away. Okay, we're back. At ang ating index ay umakyat ng bahagya, nasa 72.77, ano? 1.14% up. And unlike the previous day, which went down 2.31%, now it's up and looks like it is a recovery. Pero very short green candlestick lang po ang nakikita natin dito. Sa market activity naman, 80 companies declined, 48 unchanged, 103 advanced. Samantalang ang all-share index ay umakyat ng 0.70%. Ang sectoral indices ay mixed. Financials, holding companies, industrials ay umakyat, led by the industrials at 1.76. Samantalang ang mining, properties at services ay bumaba. Ang most active stock ay ICT, followed by Ali, then BDO, SMPH, and Glow. Ang nag-gain po ay si Ali and BDO, samantalang si ICT, SMPH at Glow ay bumaba. Ngayon, tingnan po natin ang banking stocks. No? Tingnan po natin si BDO, si BPI, MBT, then yung two most active, ICT and Ali. And the banking stocks is the highlight today since the failure of Silicon Valley Bank in the US. Let's see how our banking stocks are faring. So let's start with BDO. But before that, meron pong isang comment dito, si Kuya Rustan Gaming. Sabi niya, "Good day sir, beginner investor po ako at ang target ko po ay isang or is pang long term? Ano po ang company o stock ang maganda mag-invest? Sana mapansin. Maraming salamat. Tindero po ako ng isda. Uy, welcome po, Kuya Rostan. At maraming po salamat sa inyong pag-subscribe. And first time kong malaman na meron pala tayong tindero sa palengke ng isda. Or baka meron kayong store, ay mapuntahan po natin at matignan po natin ang isda ninyo. Anyway, sa inyong question, ano po ang company o stock na maganda? Alam niyo po, marami pong stock sa Philippine Index na maganda, but I would suggest na kung pang long term ang gusto nyo, you go for the stocks in the index. And dito po sa PSE, tignan nyo po yung mga stocks sa PSE Index. I would suggest that you go for index stocks in general, kasi very broad po ang inyong question. And if you go for capital appreciation, I would suggest index stocks. Meron din pong dividend stocks na nasa index. At tingnan nyo po dito, dito po sa market information, indices composition. So, ang nagko-compose po ng index ay 30 stocks at ito po ang the best and the brightest in the Philippine stock market. And you will see dito po sa indices composition, marami po dito or halos lahat po dito ay blue chip companies. So, you invest in those companies na tinatawag na quote-unquote blue chip. Mahina ang internet natin. Ayala Corporation, Aboitiz Power, marami po yan. At mamili po kayo doon. If you want to go for capital appreciation, yun po, marami po. Like AC Energy, Alliance Global, AREIT, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Bloomberry, Cebu, Century Pacific Foods, Converge, DMC. Yung mga nag-earn po ng dividends, ito po yung DMC Holdings, LTG Group, Manila Electric Company, marami pong stocks na pwede nyo pong paglagyan. Pero depende po kung anong budget nyo, Kasi po, kailangan po ninyo ng budget dyan para mag-invest, di ba? But as low as 10,000, you can already invest in the Philippine stock market. Yun po. So, you can go for banks like BDO, BPI, Metrobank, and then you can go for telecoms, Globe and PLDT. You can go for food and beverage like Jollibee. And then, kung gusto nyo ng malasing, LTG, For mga alak yan. Anyway, kumikita po yan. Logistics, international container terminals, power, you can go for Meralco, you can go for First Gen, you can also go for Aboitiz Power. Yun po. And then, the real estate, you can go for Ayala Land, SMPH, holding companies, SM, Ayala Corporation, Metro Pacific. Yan po ang aking suggestion, but it would really depend on what your budget is. Yeah. Okay. So let's now go to BDO. BDO is up 4 pesos 90 centavos. Yesterday it closed at 119. So yun po yung dip niya, and looks like the EMA 100 is acting as our support, So just like what I've said earlier, 114 to 115 po ang pinaka-support niya, but the EMA 100 is 117, 116 to 117. Yan po si BDO. So nag-rebound po siya today, but take note, there is a gap down and a gap up. Yan. Gap down, gap up. That will be filled soon. Yan. Or later. So that's BDO, and nag-rebound po siya. The next would be BPI. So lahat po ay, moving sideways lang po si BPI. Short red candlestick, but It gained 50 centavos today, no? And support is here. Yan po, nasa 104 to 105, samantalang ang pinaka-resistance. Actually, siguro, the right drawing that we can do is a parallel channel. Yan. Pababa po siya. Right now, pababa po si BPI with support at 102.16 and resistance at 109.32. But banks are resilient in times of rising interest rates. So ang pag-ingatan lang nila kung yung kanilang proprietary fund, ano? Kung marami silang bonds, medyo delikado po 'yon. Dahil during rising interest rates, bond prices go down. During declining interest rates, bond prices go up. Yan, inverse po yung relationship niya. Okay. So yan po si BPI, and then si Metrobank naman. Si Metrobank ay, nag-dip si Metrobank at magandang bumili. Again, sinasabi ko po sa inyo, hindi po tayo apektado ng SVB, demise, ano? And Philippine banks remains very strong. Ang support, nasa support level na po si Metrobank. At yung RSI niya nasa bearish level, ano? Pero I think this will bounce on support. So, abangan nyo lang po. At yan po ang nakikita ko po dito. While BDO has rebounded, Metrobank will follow suit later on, and that is what I think will happen to this bank. So, nasa support level na po siya at 57. And resistance is somewhere here, but the support level is more important now than the resistance. And then ICT naman. ICT is nag-dip siya. Naku, magandang bumili nito. Tingnan natin yung price ni ICT. ICT fundamentally has a buy rating, 258 on target price, or 29.1% upside. Right now, it's at 197. At nagdi-dip po si ICT. It closed at 197.70. And from a high of 219, maganda pong bumili ngayon ng ICT. Support is here at 195. So, nasa support area na po si ICT. Then finally, we have Ali. Okay, nagdidip si Ali at magandang, naku, napakamura po nitong si Ali, ha. Tignan natin po yung fundamentals muna. Ali, Ayala Land, buy rating, 38 pesos ang target price, or 44% upside. Pero this is based on 26.30, nasa 26.50, more or less. Ang upside niya is 45%. And then the support is here, 26.45. Support area na po ito. And it is oversold, ha? Ali is oversold technically, and therefore, you may expect a reversal or an upward trend in the price soon. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market. ika-15 ng Marso, kalahating buwan na po at sweldo day. Ito po si Benji Chidoro ng papaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay hanggang sa muli. Stay safe. God bless and bye for now.